Hello, hello. So we are talking about bilateral squats today. Bilateral just means that you're drawing a line down the center of your body if you're looking straight at somebody, and you're looking symmetrical from side to side. So we're going back to good old geometry when we're talking about symmetry and what bilateral means. So here we've got some prisoner squats. This is the first variation I like to start people off on. I include it in my warm-up every day when I work with new athletes. It basically helps you organize your spine and keep it straight and neutral as you're squatting up and down. When you're not using any weight, sometimes people will round their backs and not really organize themselves very well. So this at least gives you something to do as you're going up and down while you're not using weight. So you can see from the side view here, I'm trying to keep my back mostly straight. I'm getting just a touch of butt wink at the bottom, but my hamstrings, I think, were pretty tight that day. So basically, if you loosen up your hamstrings with the warm-up that I'm going to be giving you guys, you won't have much of an issue with that. But typically when we're talking about squatting, what we want to do is, at least in bilateral variations, is make sure that you have even foot pressure throughout your foot. You might want to deviate it slightly to the back towards the heels. That's going to help you engage your hips a little bit more, which is going to keep your trunk really strong and help you avoid lower back injuries or hip injuries as you're moving up and down. If you're looking straight on at somebody, make sure the knees are staying to the outsides of the feet or going directly over the tops of the toes. We don't want the knees to be diving in at all. Basically, when you do this, you're putting your knees at risk for injury if you start running around in a field sport or something like that if you have to cut. When the knee deviates to the inside of the foot, you're putting your ACL at greater risk for injury. So keep those knees to the outsides of the feet and engage your hips whenever you're running around on a field or if you have to cut. If you're just an average person running around, it's a good idea to continue maintaining that outward pressure with your knees. It's going to save them a lot of wear and tear when it comes to just everyday moving around, or if you're somebody that likes to run, it can save you a lot of issues there. So we're getting into our front squats here. All these videos are kind of showing you what the technique is, but for this one, basically when you're setting up your front rack, as you can see here, bring your chest to the middle of the bar, put the bar on top of your collarbones and shoulders, relax your hands and push your elbows up as you're creating a nice shelf for the bar to rest on. And it's the same rules as in the goblet squat before. Just keep your chest up, spine neutral, pressure toward the outsides of the feet, knees out, and keep your trunk really stable. On back squats here, when the bar is on your back, basically just make sure you're in the center of the bar as you're taking it out. Keep your elbows pointed down and in line with your torso. So if you take a video of yourself from the side, your upper arm or your humerus should be in line with your spine. And then basically all the same rules apply. You're going to have a slightly more forward posture when you squat with from the back position. Basically this helps you balance the bar a little bit more effectively. And if you don't have raised heels as you're squatting up and down, then you're going to have to come forward a little bit, which is going to put more emphasis on your back and your hips. So you have to maintain a stronger trunk and more stable trunk, which is a really good thing. You just need to make sure that you're prepared for it. So that pretty much concludes our bilateral squats. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Please give this video a like if you liked it. Give it a dislike if you didn't like it, but please let me know why in the comments if you didn't like it. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day. Adios.